Hello and welcome, my burps and farts at the same time. Also known as a sujib. Ooh, self-burned. You guys even catch that, man? I know. Just feeling down upon myself. Well, anyways, today what we got going on is, quite possibly the stupidest strategy of all time. And I really liked using spike factories in my last video. I actually had such a blast using deadly spikes that I was like, you know what? What do we not use enough of? And I'll be honest, I think a lot of people have used spike storms, and they might use spike storms as a safety net in the late game if they're just unsure of what to buy. But for me, spike storms are the answer to a lot of your problems. So right now we're playing Himps, not Chimps. I want to throw that out there really quickly. And the point is to build a bunch of spike storms, possibly even a carpet of spikes, and try to beat this on Chimps using a really weird carpet of spikes village combo. So we'll show you guys how it's done, and hopefully have some fun doing it. This strat's going to involve our friendly neighborhood Gwendolyn! And the reason why is because there's not that many things that can actually power up a spike factory. Call to arms villages are one of them, and Gwendolyn is another one. They can give them lead popping power, which is kind of cool, but also just gives her additional damage, actually, with her heated up. So on top of that, her heated up can make it even better against DDTs and stuff, which I'm not going to say that they're a non-issue when using spike factories, but it's definitely nice to have any bonuses you can get, right? If you're wondering how things are going, pretty swell. I mean, look at this. I mean, 2 spike factories, random Gwendolyn in the back. We got cam detection. We got lead popping power. I mean, I'm not going to say we have no weaknesses whatsoever, but no direct, easy, like, awesome weaknesses that'll just automatically going to sneak through. So my plan is, of course, I'd like to get middle path spike factories, but it does not mean that we can't get the better cross path for now. We're going to get bigger stacks as a combo, and I am going to go for an early double village play, probably before the Moab, just so I can save some money long term, and again, make some crazy crap happen for you guys. Light Bloons, here we go. So, as far as the sub and the beast handler are concerned, I think you guys might have noticed by now that they exist. Are they a big part of my strategy? Probably not. I was thinking about possibly going for an energizer, but honestly, I don't think it's the right call for me. I know that it's like kind of cool to have something that's really good against the Moabs, then something that's really good against the Bloons, and then maybe we can even buff Gwendolyn on top of it. But because Gwendolyn's already raised level 20, I feel like it's kind of a waste to spend $35,000 on a tower that could so easily be overwhelmed by still regular or reinforced ceramics to the late game. It's just not worth it, man. So instead, if we do go for some balloon popping power later on, I gotta think about what I want to get. You know, I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking like big one maybe, biggest one maybe, or possibly just going for something as simple as a pod. You know, I know that's kind of stupid, but this is where all of our stuff's going to get popped, so just having balloons flowing backwards over here is going to be really nice to have on our team. Anyways, it's about that time, guys. Let's do our double village play. So this is the way I want to do it. I want to build a village right about here. I want to make sure that they are in range of all of my towers once I get the upgrades here. So we're going to go for a... yeah, I think this should be good, actually. Oh, round 35, our first problem. Anyways, we're going to go for a double village play, which means we get a monkey business, monkey commerce. We can get our second village over here. And this one's going to have a bigger radius, so we can put that even further back so we can not be in the way of our stuff. Get the larger radius on the cheap, by the way. Get our jungle drums on the cheap, by the way. And if you are running into any issues, don't forget, Gwendolyn's got abilities, bro. Just run an ability. It's going to be like a easy solution to all your problems, man. So now is kind of when most of the magic happens. So we're going to go for our Moab Shredder, our... you know what, why not? Let's get White Hot Spikes, even though it doesn't actually officially help us out for the Moab. Cocktail. Did we need a cocktail? We did need a cocktail! Alright, that actually puts us in a sticky situation for the Moab. That means we have to delete the Moab with the Moab Shredder and have Gwendolyn actually pop all the balloons on the inside here. Yeah, I think she could do it. She's pretty powerful. Just use our ability here nice and quick like. Take down round 39, and will we get it in time? It's a maybe. It's a maybe. But, again, Moab Shredder. Check this out, boys. Check this out. Frickin' Moab Shredder! Balloons on the inside. Delete us? No. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the airburst darts. Okay, I don't love it. I don't hate it. But it is gonna be that little burst of popping power that we need here. And, ooh, it's only $62 to get her to level 8 here. So if we really need it, that'll be the answer for us. And it looks like Moab! Raw! Alright, I forgot I had my sub on strong. So let's switch that out. Buy the airburst darts. And this time around, Moab Shredder, do your job! without the cocktail. Oh, yes. Okay. So you can manage it with some interesting micro plays. Our first Spike Storm has arrived, and it is quite delicious. Obviously, Spike Storms are designed for Moabs. You know, the third tier does Moab damage. The Spike Storm shoots out tons of Moab damage all over the place. So clearly that's what it's designed for. But it doesn't mean it can't pop balloons. It still does throw out a lot of spikes. So round 47 is a pretty big balloon level. Round 49 is a pretty big balloon level. Check out this action, man. I think we're going to delete them fairly easily. In fact, I might try to do something a little bit funky here, though, because I do know that regens come out on round 49 as well. And those also could be an issue. So let's just see if Gwendolyn is strong enough to just randomly kill round 49 with her cocktail. You're just showing off Gwendolyn's power, I guess. Yeah, there you go. And then our Carpet of Spikes against the regens. Boom, boom, shazooble zap. And we delete those as well. Whoa. So now we got some monies to play around with. And of course, let's go Spike Storm. I think I'm going to go for 4 Spike Storms today. I know it's kind of a weird amount of Spike Storms to go for, but just having 4 sick, nasty abilities just sounds like a fun thing to have on our team. All right, here's our last Spike Storm of the day. We got 4 Spike Storms on our team, which is pretty awesome, I got to admit. If BFB goes down with ease, but let's be honest here. We got a round coming up that's going to be absolutely terrible. Round 63. It's a scary round for anybody. And I don't know how we're going to deal with it, just to be straight with you guys. I think that I'm going to try to pull off some weird Gwen combo Spike Storm ability play without trying to do anything too crazy with the rest of my money here. Not like I have lots of it, by the way. $1,500 at this point in the game is not very much, but maybe it's enough to get us through, you know? So here we go. Let's try to save our ability. If we have to... No, let's use one ability. Let's just use it. We're going to have 2 Spike Storms for 63. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try 1 cocktail here right in the middle as these guys wrap around with 1 Spike Storm. For the second one, we're going to use our Keg Blast. Oh yeah, that goes down. Not too bad. We're going to use the Keg Blast. And for the third one, we got 2 Spike Storms with another Molotov cocktail, and I don't see how we could possibly lose with that, just to be honest. Here we go. 1 Spike Storm. Here's 2 Spike Storms. And there's another Molotov cocktail, and that should go down easy. 63 Spike Storms, baby! Not too shabby, right? So by no means is this one of those strategies where I'm like, hey, if you're new to this game, you gotta try this out because it's the best strategy in Bloons Tower Defense 6. But sometimes it's just cool to test out and try out some of the coolest, craziest crap that you can think of and see if you can actually make it work in the game. And 4 Spike Storms is not something on a normal player's to-do list. It makes almost no sense, right? But again, sometimes weird stuff works. But we got round 75 coming up in here, and everybody knows 75 is probably the worst round of the game, besides round 98, maybe. Yeah, it's just terrible. I hate it. I really do. I don't like round 75. It's like all of my cool runs here that I've been like dominating with, just like doing fine with, are just going to be abruptly ended. I don't think we can handle it right now. The good news is I have $23,000, but I can't afford exactly what I want to afford. I wanted to switch my strategy up. I wanted to go for a Bloon Solver at this point. We're $8,000 away from him. So the question is, can our Spike Storm sort of handle this? And I got a lot of balloons blown up, so I'm just going to go for an early Firestorm here. I'm going to try to save my Firestorm here and wait until I get abilities back so I can use all 3 abilities again on these. And I did a good job spreading everything out. Can we survive? Barely. With the Firestorm, though, we do survive. Let's use the cocktail on this one. I'm going to get all 3 Firestorms, or all 4 Spike Storms back soon, I think. There we go, all 4. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. Let's go not any more than that, because I got round 76 coming up in here, and that is not a good round for us. Okay. I got a cocktail, but I don't have the Firestorm ready to go. Let's see if the cocktail is going to magically be enough. With 2 Spike Storms! Oh, it's not! Okay, weirdly enough, the spikes reset on that, which, believe it or not, is actually a very good thing for us. So now I can use my 2 Spike Storms here and hopefully pop them without any extra regens happening, and that does work. Weirdly enough, the first time ever that a reset actually helps you. Normally, reset always hurts you the next time around, because you have less total pops to use, right? So, yeah, coolio. We're going to get a Bloon Solver here in probably the end of this round. Check this out, by the way. Ceramics, Duramics. I don't know why I said that. They're not durable at all. Ceramics Craptamics. That's more like it. Here we go. Bloon Solver is officially alive. So I told you guys that I was pretty smart earlier. I'm not mega smart. Okay, I'm just like pretty smart at best. And the cool thing is, I think this... oh, I also don't have cam detection. Let's make sure and confirm. Yes, okay, we do take it down. I use a way, way, way late Firestorm, and a lot of the damage comes from the slow burn effect here, so... I'm glad that I used those guys just so I didn't have to replay round 78. But anyways, I told you guys I was reasonably smart. Okay, this upgrade right here on the Monkey Commerce allows us to get a discount on our villages. This allows me to get camera detection now, which is going to allow me to get Bloons Tower to have camera detection. I think that was sticky stronger glue, by the way. And on the cheap, by the way, that was extra cheap. I can get the MIB for extra cheap, and then the Call to Arms won't be extra cheap because it's a 4th tier, but at least I got set up for the cheap, which is pretty awesome. But then, in addition, I do have a primary tower here, and I think I'm just going to go for a primary training. This, again, I wasn't perfectly smart because I kind of bought it twice, you know. Is what it is. But because this one is going to be a middle path, I can't go for 2 middle path or 2 third tiers, so it just kind of has to be what it is. Any which way, at this point in the game, we are doing quite well. We've got a very good combo. Bunch of Spike Storms, something for cleanup. That's all you really need, man. I guess my only real weakness here is the fact that time is kind of working against me. It takes a long time for big balloons to get popped, and you have to time things like a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily a weakness, but it does make it a strategy that not everybody is going to want to use. So just, again, throwing that out there. All right, let's see how we do against, not free play, just round 80 plus rounds. Special rounds. They're unique in a way that makes ceramics more powerful and stuff. So in every round beyond round 80 starts the free play counter of getting stronger and stronger. But it's not free play. But it's not free play. People don't like that I say that. Any which way, 81, how we doing here? Basically, anything that's MOAB or less is going to get deleted as soon as they get close to us, and it's working out perfectly. The question is, what do we want to do with the rest of our money here? Again, I think Call to Arms is definitely something I want to get, so 21,600 bucks worth. The problem is the MIB doesn't really do anything for us. I mean, if anything, it's allowing Gwendolyn to pop purple balloons, but who cares about that nonsense? But it's a stepping stone that we must take to get to the Call to Arms here. Any which way, free play, you guys can tell. It's, no, not free play. 80 plus, it's going well. I don't foresee any issues until at least, oh my god, so I'll see you on 85 and 87. 85, we've got 2 oh my gods. That's it. Double of what comes out around 80. I could just use all of my Spike Storms right now, and honestly, I could probably get them back again and use them again in time, but I actually think that waiting here is unfortunately going to be better. Or just easier to manage. So we're going to wait till they get close, and then if you want to, you can be kind of crazy and be kind of smart and just say, I want this one to specifically activate, or this one to specifically activate, and that'll obviously get you way more popping power out of your tower. But as you can tell, 2 is all we needed to take down a full-on, oh my god. And that's why we put them so close to the track here, just so we can kind of make sure that that does happen. Any which way, it's Call to Arms time! So that does not just increase the power of our Spike Storms, but all towers with it. It doesn't matter if they're even in range anymore. And it gives monkeys 50% attack speed and pops. And pops, that's the key part here. And pops! So we go Call to Arms plus Spike Storms. You can just see how unbelievably powerful it is. But I kind of didn't set myself up for 87 all that well, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the exact same thing on 87 that I did on 85. All right, check it. Let's do this one first. Let's go Call to Arms. Let's go Call to Arms, bam. Let's use this one. Let's use this one now. And let's wait a second and use this one. Blammo. And there it is. 87. Oh my god. Easy. Easy. Now I gotta reset on my money. I'm down to $5,000. So what do we do with the money at this point? I think the coolest thing to get, just to kind of keep on pace with what we've been doing, is to get a Carpet of Spikes. But I'll be honest, $43,000 saving it up at this part of the game is not going to be easy to do. I might need to build some mini towers here and there, depending on what we're weak against. Whether it's big chunks of group balloons at around 98, or just maybe a little bit more DDT pop power, or maybe I use my abilities at the wrong time. I just need one more ability to kind of like keep me in the game, like an ice tower or something to slow everything down. We'll kind of like play it by ear, but as of right now, I am doing very, very well, so we're going to just say Carpet of Spikes is what I want. Still having absolutely 0 issues so far. Everything is just going so solid. I've had to definitely micro. I'm not usually a microer, to be completely honest with you guys. I don't like microing, and whenever possible, I try to do strategies that don't involve any micro, or at least very, very little micro. Maybe like something around 100 or something like that. Use some first strikes and just kill things. But generally, I try to stay away from it whenever possible. Unfortunately, this is not that kind of strategy. So we go all 4 Spike Storms. Bam, bam. Take that down. We got DDTs coming out. I did not save any Spike Storms here. I don't know if this is going to be an issue at all. But DDTs, no, they go down. Ha, ha, ha. Again, that was one of those things where I'm like, oh crap, I did not plan ahead. But it didn't matter. We're just too dominant anyways. And Spikes, Carpet of Spikes is $20,000 away. We're already halfway there. 94 is another beef-tastic level. And if I had to say what my weakness is, it's definitely beef. It's got the beef, man. We're going to go for 4 quick Carpet of Spikes here. I am going to wait and then do the exact same thing as before. It looks like we can get back at least 2 abilities every single round if we want to. At least every single big round if we want to. And I could use them right now, but I'm going to wait for the Zoma Gods. Wait for them to wrap around. I've only got 4 abilities, so I have to have 4 abilities pop 6 Zoma Gods now, which is different than before. So I'm going to wait even longer on these abilities. But ready? We're going to go boom. While this thing's in the middle, use it. And we're going to use this one. And then I'm just going to shoot the other 2 in just a second here. 1 and 2. And I'm also going to use the cocktail just to kind of confirm. And don't forget that round 95 is more DDTs, but I've got time. Got time. It doesn't matter how many abilities you've got here. They're all going to be back in time for round 95 once things actually go down. Also, Gwen just reached level 20, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go Call to Arms. We're going to use the Carpet of Spikes more gradual, kind of over time. 1 blast, 2 blast, 3 blast, 4. Keep on blasting all over the face. I mean, all over the place. Cough, cough. All right, we've got 5 more rounds, and we're at $32,000 at this point. This is a big round. This is a big round, though. You thought 94 was big? 96 is real big, a real fat like. It's very long too. It's big and long. You know, sometimes that's a good thing. In this situation, I think it is a good thing. Sometimes it just doesn't quite fit the right way, though. You know, with your plan or your strategy or just the size of everything. Sometimes it could just go awry. But right now, it's going very smooth, you know. So I think we're going to have all 4 of these guys ready to go. Ready, set, get ready to blast. Get ready to blast. 1 more triple blast. I did not have all 4, though. I just triple blasted. Uh-oh, we got Firestorm. We got Cocktail. Everything. Oh, yeah, demolished. All right, so before round 98, this is a very, very good situation to be in. We will get the Carpet of Spikes. And the cool thing, too, about this is that if, for some reason, the Carpet of Spikes is the wrong answer for round 98, we can just replay that round. We can learn from our mistakes and say, well, that wasn't the right answer. Go for biggest one, I guess. But right now, clearly that's the right answer. You know, I got to use all of my abilities here, I think, though. I might even actually lose here. It's kind of scary. Gwendolyn glue combo. We do take that down. I'm going to go for 1 more blast. And yes, we take it down. But I used a lot of my abilities there before round 98. Again, good news. Carpet of Spikes, baby. Carpet of Spikes. So, we have no control over this one. But we do have abilities. Just in general, we can use them as we see fit. I don't know the correct pattern or technique for popping round 98. I'm just going to use everything as soon as I get it, basically. Also, I think a Firestorm's not a bad idea to use right from the get-go, because there's so many balloons. Slow damage over time is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, so we're going to have to use the Call of Arms here kind of early, because there's just a lot of BFBs. But honestly, these Zoma Gods are looking pretty scary. All right, we're gonna cocktail here. I got 3 Spike Storms. We're going to go 1, slow, 2, and... I'm going to save my last one because I need it for round 99. And yes, we got 2 of them back already for round 99. And we're going to blast these things to smither. Oh, maybe we aren't blasting these things to smithereens. These are pretty beefy. All right, the Carpet of Spikes. Delicious, delicious. Round 99 goes down. And of course, round 100 will be no issues for us. This is like exactly what they're designed to do, man. All right, there it is. There it is. Round 100, Chimps mode with a Carpet of Spikes Spike Storm strategy. Who would have thunk that it's possible? Not I. Not I. And there it is. Finish it off. If you guys didn't enjoy this video, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you use my creator support code. It's SJB. It's nice and simple. You press the, let me show you. Let me show you guys how to do it. Also, let's check this out real quick. Gwen, only 169k pops. Sub, 23,000. This guy, almost 4K. Okay, okay. Glue Gunner, 677. But don't forget that these guys actually did a good job. 200,000, 200,000, 200,000, and nearly $500,000 for a Carpet of Spikes. as good as a balloon solver. I mean, way more expensive, so maybe it should be. But either which way, it was not in existence for a lot longer. Anyways, if you guys do want to support me because you enjoy my content or enjoy me, the easiest way to do it is by using my creator support code. You can find it by going to the settings section in the front menu and just type in SJB. That's it. Thank you guys so much, and have a super duper delicious day.